What's good, brother? It is mid-January 2024. 2024 is underway, and you are starting to wonder, will this year actually be the best year of your life? And I'm here to tell you with confidence that this year will be the best year of your life for 3 reasons. Number 1, you will not lose sight of your goals, of your vision, of your North Star, the man that you want to be by the end of this year, the things that you will want to accomplish, the relationships that you will want to have, the places that you want to go, the money you want to make, the business you want to make, and the impact you want to have, the faith that you want to develop will be yours because you will focus and not be distracted. You will have times of darkness. You will have valleys of despair where you will question everything you're doing and you will question if you're on the right path, and you'll have difficult emotions that will consume your thoughts, but you will not lose sight. You will stay focused, and you will remind yourself that all you have to do is keep on the path. Because just think for a moment of how far you've come in the last year, in the last few months, in the last several years. Think about yourself exactly 1 year ago. How were you then? How were your habits, your bad habits, your behaviors? How was your self-esteem, your confidence? How was your priority? How was your emotional state? How was your ability to maintain relationships? How was your relationship with God? Now think of yourself now. Just for a moment, think back to the progress and growth that you've had in the last year. Why is this important? Not to celebrate yourself, pat yourself on the back, no. Not only that, but it is to understand that the path you are on is the right path. If you can say with confidence that you have grown in the last year, the reason it's important to recognize progress is not to celebrate yourself, but to understand that you're on a good path. And all you have to do is keep going. If you have found, for example, that you're stronger, more fit, have lost weight, more aesthetic, then it is proof and evidence that you are doing something right, my friend. And in turn, all you have to do is keep going. So why don't you keep going? Because you will have times of despair where you will question everything. And I want you to remind yourself that you are on a good path. And all you have to do is keep going. And the reason that people fail is because they don't have consistency. They enter the valley of despair and they say, woe is me, this isn't for me, I can't do it, I can't get fit, I can't start a business, I can't find my wife, I can't quit porn, I can't quit masturbation or any addiction, and they continue down that path. But all they had to do was recognize the growth that they have had and keep climbing the mountain. Yes, you will make mistakes, but all you have to do is get back up, brush off your knees, and keep on going. This year will be the best year of your life because you will stay focused on your goals. The second reason I know it will be the best year of your life is because you will not isolate yourself when you're going through those difficult times. It is unreasonable to assume and expect that your entire year will just be non-stop fulfillment and fun and happiness and joy and progress. It often takes 2 steps forward and 1 step back to see success. Sometimes it's 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. But the reality of growth and progress is it often looks like a stock market, or more aptly, sometimes it looks like a Bitcoin chart, where you don't see day to day how you're growing. But if you look at your life from a perspective, a bird's eye view of 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and you look at it, it is in relentless upward trend because you're continuing being productive. And so when you're in those valleys of despair, you do not isolate yourself. You do not go to your phone. You do not go to addiction. You do not go to drugs, to porn, to alcohol. You go to mentors. You seek support. You go to coaches. You go to uncle figures, older brother figures in your life, and you will seek their guidance. You will go to your father. You will go to God, and you will ask for support because you are understandably at a place where you don't know what to do. It's reasonable and expected that you won't know what to do. I guarantee you won't know what to do many times. But to sit on your hands and say, oh, woe is me, this is not what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be magical starting a business. It's supposed to be magical getting fit. It's supposed to be magical making the money that you want, finding the wife that you want. being the father that you want supposed to be easy? No, it's not. It's not, and it's unreasonable to expect. Who told you that it's going to be an easy path? Where did that expectation come from? It is expected that you will have difficult times. And so it's reasonable to say, okay, I'm going through one of those times and I need to reach out for support, for help, for mentorship, for guidance. And there are people in your life that will support you. You just have to reach out to them and say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing here. Can you support me? And then, my friend, you will have perspective. The third reason you will not fail this year, but you will succeed, is because, my friend, you will not overcomplicate your goals, but you will simplify and minimalize your goals. You will find just a few, 1, 2, 3 big rocks in your life that you would like to accomplish, that you would like to slay. And you will say at the end of the year, this was a good year because I did this. The mistake that too many make is overcomplicating goals and saying, I have to do this, I have to meditate every day, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. and then I have to do this and my cold shower and then all this stuff. It's just a few things that will move the needle in allowing you to be the man that you are meant to be, that you know you can be. It's a few goals. Let's take an example. Let's take fitness, for example. If your goal is to have X amount of body fat percentage by the end of the year, or to be able to bench press X amount by the end of the year, or by the end of the month, the question you should ask is, what are the single things that I can do every day that will guarantee that I will get there? Almost guarantee. There's no guarantee in life, true guarantee, but there's almost guarantees with almost every goal that you set in front of yourself. If you want to find that job of your dreams, apply. What are the single things that you can do every day that would almost guarantee that you would get there? If you want to have influence and power, if you want to start a YouTube channel or a podcast or of something, social media, what are the one things you can do every day that will almost guarantee you will get there? Think about it. It's not that complicated. Make one video a day. Done. Go to the gym every day. Done. Send out one application for a job every single day. Done. And you cannot fail. If you do that for an entire year, I guarantee that you will not fail. Because at the very least, you will shoot for the moon and you will not be left with nothing. You will land somewhere in the proximity of the moon and you will look back and say, man, I have progressed. Man, I have grown. And there will be times that you will question everything you're doing, but you will be okay because you will simplify it and make it easy, and you will be able to have the headspace and not the distraction of like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this. It's like, no, I don't have to do anything because I know what I'm doing. I'm clear that all I have to do is hit the gym once a day. All I have to do is make one piece of content a day. All I have to do is send one application a day. All I have to do is reach out to one woman in my life that I want to consider as a wife. Done. It takes immense amount of output and volume to get to the place that you want to go. And if you feel at any point it's like, oh, I haven't grown, oh, I can't do this, and you still do the best you can, but you still feel like a piece of shit, that you can't do something, it's because you are comparing yourself unrealistically to someone else. The people you should compare yourself to are not the influencers, are not the people making $10 million a year. The people you should compare yourself to are the people that are a little bit ahead of you, that you can look to for guidance and mentorship. The reality is that most of us are comparing ourselves to bodybuilders, physically speaking. We're comparing ourselves to the Instagram models who are jacked as hell, shredded like shit, and saying, oh, I'm a piece of garbage because I'm not that. I'm not making $10 million a year and I'm a piece of garbage. Those are not the people you should compare yourself to. Yes, you can have goals, aim for the stars, have a North Star for yourself. But the people you should receive mentorship and guidance from are usually the people that are a bit ahead of you, maybe 10 times ahead of you, not 100 or 1,000 times ahead of you in life. And there are people in your area, in your life, in your real life, not on the internet, that you have access to, that can provide mentorship and guidance and support. And it's during those times that will be hard, as maybe right now is for you, that you will question if this year is going to be everything that you hope it to be. And it's right now that you have to reach out to someone and say, hey, I'm struggling, I'm confused, I'm lost in a jungle, and I don't know how to get out. Find somebody that has gone through the jungle, has found the light, and someone that is able to look at you clearly, accurately, and say, hey, all you have to do is take this path here. All you have to do is go this direction a little bit and you'll get there. Really that simple. This year will be the best year of your life. You can do it. I am excited for you to do everything that you think is important in your life. Please continue to be curious, to grow, and always remember that you are loved more than you know and more than you can ever imagine. God bless. I love you. See you in the next video.